started Participatory Culture Foundation because we saw an opportunity to really change the way the media worked. And we've been, as a society, we've been living in a world with very hugely top-down sources of media, entertainment, culture, whether that's the music industry, the movie industry, television. There's a very small number of deciding what that have been sort of handpicking and putting things in front of all of us. We saw an opportunity as television started to collide with the internet, a chance to build a system that works in a fundamentally more fair way, fundamentally more open. And so that's what we're trying to build, trying to make strategic interventions, whether that's through our Mira software, our Open Video Alliance advocacy work, trying to make the right interventions to build a more open and a more fair media system. I started the project a few years ago. I've been working with a group of friends on a project around music, looking at these kind of issues about top-down media versus participation, and thinking about them from more of a traditional advocacy standpoint. And I think the key shift when we started to work on video and approach the issues and ideas that we're working on now was when we realized that the internet can be extremely empowering for activists trying to get a message out, but it also provides a chance to build a system that works the way you want to see the world work. So rather than just trying to create change at a policy level or advocate for changes to happen in the system, you can create a system. You can create your own software, your own community of users. You can really directly build the world that you want to see exist in a way that never would be possible. You're talking about traditional top-down media with massive infrastructure costs. I think what I'm most excited about joining the Ashoka Fellows is the opportunity for new ways that we can reach and work with all the other social entrepreneurship organizations that are part of the Ashoka family around the world. And so much of what we do is designed to find ways and offer people, especially change makers, ways that they can get their message out to the world, ways that they can really transport people to where they are, to the problem that they're seeing, to the solution that they're working on. And so I'm really excited at the chance to be able to connect with all these new organizations and offer them ways that they can use the tools that we're building and help us learn how to build better tools that work for more people in more places around the world. I'm really excited about the opportunities for collaboration that I think the show provides, and the idea of identifying fellows that are all working in really, when I look at some of the projects that people are doing around the world, it's really inspiring, and it's hard to believe that I can be part of that community. And it's just really wonderful model, and really hopeful that there will be opportunities for us to collaborate, both with our technology and tools, but also learning about the different kinds of challenges that people are facing in communities, finding ways that our organization will change from working with other fellows, but also I'm interested in exploring what I think is one of the most fundamental issues here that drives my work, and from what I've seen drives the work of other social entrepreneurs, which is how how can we find ways not just of making the specific changes that we're all thinking about working on, but also ways of building society, building cultures where people feel more able to make change themselves, more able to look at the world as a field of action for them. I think laying an initial foundation for the kind of change that we want to see. We have software that's used by most people around the world to translate into a lot of different languages, but we need to both really dramatically grow our user base in order to have the kind of impact on mainstream media that we're hoping to have. And we want to build both a much stronger community for the stuff that we're working on, but also much broader awareness of how important issues of openness and decentralization are for the future of media. We're at a point where about media, the way culture and society is represented and understood. All of that is changing dramatically. And I don't think people realize beyond a portion of the tech community, I don't think people realize how fundamental open technologies, open standards, things that sound very technical, I don't think people are realizing because it hasn't been articulated yet. How important that stuff is to the changes that we're already seeing, to the basic nature of the internet, and to the opportunity we have to build a much more open and vibrant and exciting kind of media world that doesn't have every transaction mediated by a commercial interest. My name is Nicholas, and I'm a change.